Okay. Cool. We're ready. Hey, I was like, I've been sitting here the last 2 minutes like, I think we're good. I think I've got everything. Yeah, I've got everything. Hello. Yeah, Jetto, congrats on that. Congrats on the Staryu and the Starmie. Congrats on the Staryu and the Starmie. That's solid. That's fun. But yeah, Brian, Zach, how are you doing this morning? Thank you both for I thank all three of you, excuse me, for being here this morning, being here first thing. That's big. We're gonna to ever get to update the category. Sparkle, good morning. Probably. Probably. Yeah, if it still says Pokemon, yeah. I'll go fix it in a second. It's not that big a deal. Ugh. Get upset about it when wouldn't shine every 50 encounters or so. Yeah, I've talked about that before, where where sometimes hunts just hit a point where you're like I'm done with this, and regardless of how, excuse me, regardless how easy or quick or whatever it is, you sometimes hit a point that's just like, I'm kind of done with this. So yeah, taking a break is a good idea. Taking a break is a good idea. When it gets like that, that's when you're just like, I'm gonna step away. Maybe you hunt something new if you're excited about it. You go to a hunt that you've set aside, something like that. But 9 to 24 in count. Oh, I love that. I love that when a hunt goes long, but then when you come back to it or when you start it, it's like done. That's always fun. That's always super super fun. All right, crack off amiibo cards while we're sitting here. But yeah, Brian, Zach, I hope y'all's mornings are going well. Shiny Emolga next. Ooh, I don't know if I've seen Shiny Emolga in Gen 8 yet. I don't think I've seen Shiny Emolga in Gen 8 yet. I imagine it looks really good though. Okay, another Flower Downing a helmet. I don't need one of those. Okay, so yeah, so the plan today, we're grinding for Guardian parts. That's that's it. That's the plan today. We're grinding for Guardian parts. So just hunt shiny Kyogre. Ooh, yeah. I need to settle into some DAs and spend a little time. I'm not too worried about it. Um just because like I'm gonna hunt like new odds rather Kyogre like 3 different ways. Um but I definitely want to do I definitely want to do some big DA times before BDSP comes out, because I feel like once BDSP comes out, people might go back to do DAs after BDSP, but after Legends comes out, I feel like that's gonna be you're gonna be done with it. You know, I feel like once BDSP comes out, people are gonna be done. Let me know when you want to do some DAs. I'll host. Oh yeah, yeah. I usually I like hosting them when I stream, just because it gives me control over when we start and we stop. Matt, that sounds like you have control issues. Guess this is your first time meeting me. Oh, there's still some chicken under that chest. Give me that chicken. I need it. Definitely going to need to sell some meals from my inventory so that I can make sure I'm stocked up on healing things and buff food. Went back to the Strike Hunt, forgot if you had eggs or not. Well, luckily, it's not too difficult to check. Okay, I got arrows. That's good. Okay, cool. What's what's a little annoying? What's a little annoying? Is with October quickly approaching. Um, oh, that reminds me, I need to change the schedule on Friday. With October quickly approaching, it's not gonna be a lot of shiny hunting going on in October, so I'm gonna have to work on. I'll probably take that time to play uh, a bunch of games off stream. Like I've been playing through Emerald. Um, excuse me, I've been playing through Emerald, and I'm making pretty good progress on that. I'm making pretty good progress. Um, yep, next month is just spoopy stuff. Just spoopy stuff. I put together a very rough list yesterday. Um, so I know what we're starting with. And um I know, and I haven't like I didn't put together any sort of metric. It's just like, here are the ones that I think I want to try to get to, and we'll see. Maybe after I finish one thing, I go, actually I want to I want to switch it up and try this. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, spoopy season, exactly. It's my new password for everything. Just spoopy season. Spoopy season 21. Please don't hack me. All of a sudden, stream goes offline. Like, it happened. Matt got hacked. That's a durability up royal shield. I think the shield I have right now is a normal. Yeah, look at that. Improvement. Okay. Getting through these, waking up, getting settled. Stream suddenly shows bear. Yeah, it's like it goes to some wildlife cam. It's just me in the chat like, no, 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 no. Been hacked by the laughing man. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. It started raining and I thought I saw the lightning thing and I was gonna get real upset. Nice. Good collection of arrows. Good collection of arrows. Fierce deity boots. Yo, I finally have I believe that completes the fierce deity set. All right. Heck yeah. All right. Save. The cat has decided he wants to lay under my desk right here, which is very cute. He usually doesn't lay under the desk. What this means is I basically can't move. So cannot move because I can't roll over my little boy. Thank you, Sparkle. All right, put the amiibo cards away. Get this route. Is this the way I want to go? Yes. Oh, excuse me. Get this. Oh. Excuse me. Get Stream Raiders going. My level 29 rogue. Heckin' yeah. Who's catching salmon with their mouths? Zach. It's his secret shame. Okay, that War Beast is great. Sometimes I like to look at the featured skins on Stream Raiders. Always very curious how some people come up with the ones that they do. That's just a Fortnite llama. That's some of them are like funny, and then some of them I'm just like, what is this? Shiny Blissey Dent, nice. All right. Excuse me. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, that's There's some that are really good. There's some that are really good, or really creative, and then there's some that are just like, oh, that's okay. There's a lot of anime skins. There's so many anime skins. I really want, Brian, if you ever find a Metabots one, let me know. If you ever find a Metabots one, I feel like there should absolutely be like a Metabee one. Like the artillery one or something should be Metabee. That'd be really good. Metabee Musketeer. Yeah, that would, yeah, solid. Solid. Yeah, because if it's ranged, it'd be perfect. If it's ranged, it would be perfect. All right. Excuse me. Okay. So I totaled up the numbers, and the game we're gonna start with for Scaretober is going to be, as of right now, is going to be Luigi's Mansion 1 for the GameCube. I say that not knowing how that's going to work 100%. If you want to try to influence that, you can donate to Tohala. You can use that link that Brian just dropped in chat. Brian, thank you so much. You can use that link and donate. I will tell you, you've got a little bit of an uphill climb, if I'm honest. But you know, not impossible. Not impossible. Where can we see the dollar amounts? I haven't put them anywhere. I have a little note. I just have a little thing in my notes. Luigi's Mansion is at $80.80. Clock Tower 3 is at $14.20. And Resident Evil 7, from what I could find, did not have any votes. Which maybe I missed it, but... Kira, hello! How are you doing? How are you doing, friend? Oh, excuse me. I've been very sniffly and sneezy this morning, so I apologize for being sniffly and sneezy. Yeah, I might, or rather, I need to look into Tiltify and see if there's an easier way to like pull. I feel like everything got a little bit of something. I feel like I've seen it. I could have sworn that you at the very least had put something towards it. But when I was going through them, and I'll do it again, when I was going through them, I didn't see it come up. But yeah, I thought that everything all of them got a little bit of everything, but I could not find it. Yeah. See, there's Luigi's Mansion, Clock Tower 3, Luigi's Mansion, Clock Tower 3. Zach put it towards Luigi's Mansion. Maybe did you tell me the first one was for Resident Evil 7? Because the two that you put in, once I fixed it, were for the other two games. So maybe that was the problem. I'll not accept your apology. Apologizing for things outside your powers is illegal by decree of me. Well, we all know we have to follow Kira's laws, so. Brian, Agent of Chaos. I think that's a good way to describe what Brian gets up to. I'd rather see a close race than a runaway. Yeah. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion had a couple big donos behind it. So, but yeah, Luigi's Mansion has a pretty solid lead. And yeah, I definitely need to find a better way to display. Maybe there's a way. Oh, you can do. Okay, there's absolutely a way to do it. There's like 100% a way to do it, and I just didn't know that. Okay. Well, hey, look at that. Let me see if there's a way I can like backdate stuff into it. There's totally a way to do it. I wish I poked around and didn't find it, and I don't know how I didn't find it. The fool I am. Okay, I can't. It looks like I cannot. It looks like I cannot. Push donations to it. Yeah. That's my fault, though. That's obviously, it's absolutely my fault. Have you tried front dating? That sounds lewd. Okay. So we just got to do these major tests of strength. And grind out materials. It's as simple as that. Always trying to go. Stop yourself. Okay, what's my armor at right now? 32? Yeah, this'll... Yeah. Did we talk about how much Guardian Resist helps? You looked it up and saw it once. It's just for the laser, right? Because everything I'm doing today is to build that Guardian set up so that I have the Ancient bonus as well. So I have, like, some of the strongest stuff in the game. Okay, he's gonna jump back. Yeah, it's time for this. Yo, Helix! Happy possibly hacking up Ganon Day. We'll see. It's not impossible, but I'm not putting a bunch of money on it. Gosh, that shows you how much damage they flippin' do. That was silly of me. I took that damage for free. What? Oh. I thought he was doing the blue. I was like, fucking blue already? What? But Helix, how you doing this morning? Waiting on a phone call. I hope that phone call happens quickly. Because I know how annoying it is to wait for a phone call. I hope that gets done quickly. Everything I'm reading saying Guardian Resist stops all damage that they do. Huh. Not just lasers. That would be great. All Guardian tech. So, like, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I hope you had a good weekend, Helix. I wish I could take a picture of this cat. He's so sweet. He's so sweet laying down here. I think it's because I gave him some milk this morning to trick him out of my out of my chair. So he's like, I love you. All Guardian tech. That would include Guardian weapons. Let's try it. Let's try it. Just 50%. All right, yeah, let's see what happens. I'll take a shot. Oh my god, that did nothing. That still did a lot, but that did less than it did in the other armor. That sword damage did half a heart. Nothing will ever hit you for 0 as far as I can tell. Yeah, that did less. Oh, boo. Okay, I don't know about that. I think that big sword did like 4 hearts of damage when I had my bigger armor. When I had it, and we're talking like 20 more points of armor. So like a good amount more armor. So I wonder... Definitely feels like it is worth it to... Seems like it's worth it to boost this up, though, I'll say. That was a time for that to break, let me tell you. Every armor is 0.25 defense as well, so there's definitely a point that raw armor is greater than less armor and resist, but you can get a set that has high defense and a specific resist. Yeah. Brian, do you know how high the Guardian set defense gets? Because you're probably looking right at it. Excuse me. You can let me know. Do. You had a good set for it? Yeah, because I'm curious if... I'm curious if... like the raw defense, just raw big armor is better. No. What's the defense for the Guardian set? Like, what's the final... What's the final, like, total on that set? Oh! Oh, come on. You couldn't let me get that finish, huh? Didn't want me to get the finish. $84 total? That ain't bad. All right, I want to do all the tests of strengths in one area before seeing about updates, which we might actually already be good on. Major test of strength. So I'll do this one and then I'll check the updates. Armor of the Wild is the only one that matches it. Okay, so the Guardian is the same. Okay. Gosh, so Guardian. Yeah, I feel like. I feel like this is gonna be worth it. Armor of the Wild is Master Sword, Beam Stronger, and Guardian's Guardian Resist, and bonus Guardian weapon damage. Yeah. I feel like Armor of the Wild would be good if what I was worried about doing was doing EX Trials of the Sword to boost my Master Sword shiz. You already don't use the best in... Yeah, Trials of the Sword was really hard. So you shouldn't be burning Guardian weapons on this first. Well, I need to get Guardian materials to boost the Guardian armor for it to even be worth it. And Guardian weapons do more damage with the set bonus. So I'm using them less than I'm using other weapons. Like, see how quickly that happened. Like, pfft. You're not getting weapons on these fights, you're only staying equal. Of course, you could be using the Master Sword. The Master Sword does significantly less damage, but it might not hurt to use it instead of bringing another weapon. But I am gaining. I am gaining. I am 100% gaining. I forget how strong these shields are. Probably not as strong as the royal shields with durability up, so. Okay. So I finished that area. You can use Guardian Shields to automatically... Does it just... And it just parries laser? Fuck. Fuck. I forgot about that. Ugh. I forgot about that. Ugh. I'm definitely going to need at least one of those. I'm definitely going to need at least one of those. If I go back to it, it should be how it was, because there hasn't been a blood moon. Oh my goodness, the cat just made a big sound. Big kitties. Big Kit Kats. Do you want? I burn out those high damage weapons you've got in the bag to burn out guard from weapons you want. That's true. I've been holding on to them because they're like the strongest I've seen. I need more cores. And I think the best place for cores is the ones that are running around. Hmm. Yeah. I think you're right, Brian. I think you're right in that. For the ones running around evil, yeah. That's Master Sword time. Okay. Let's see. That was for funsies because that climbing set is really really underrated. Let's. I should be able to go back to here. I should be able to go back to here. And you break that sword at a goon. That's when you spend 10 minutes cooking. Come back with fresh food and a sword. Yeah, food needs an overhaul as well. So this should be okay. And there's definitely value in having a sword, having a shield that will deflect the lasers. One of those fucking annoying little buzzer flies would be. I would just be like, see ya. But the other thing I really want to do is I want to build up a nice store of ancient arrows. I want to build up a nice store of ancient arrows. Okay, good to know. The items disappear. Makes sense. Good to know. Okay, let's look at a Kala. Oh, hey, you know where you can... You know what's great? You know what's a great way to go for some ancient parts? Oh, hey, Blood Moon. We're a little quick on it today, yeah? For the past 10 plus years, I've made way too little money and worked way too shitty jobs. My entire life has been supply remote with resource management. This game is just using all that. I don't... Brian, I love you. I don't want to agree too hard. But yes. Yeah, see here, this pile of guardians. No? I got a shit ton off of this not that long ago. Also, it's very interesting that it's a blood moon, but it's not blood mooning. There he goes. The game heard what I said. Okay, so ancient arrows don't require cores. Oh, wow, these are stronger. $70. Fuck. Oh, I definitely want one of those. An ancient blade saw sounds like a great one-handed weapon. But that takes cores, so that's definitely That's definitely a later thing. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get some ancient arrows. And then I'm gonna go over here to near Terrytown. Okay, there. Okay, I thought the bot hadn't kicked in, and I was like, what the hell? I wonder if it only does it once it's like high in the sky, and then it's like, oh.
The blood moon rises once again. Please be careful.
Now that I know this is like to reset the game, I'm not as mad about them popping up. Like, it's still a little annoying, but also, like, I get it. Okay, we're gonna go down here. There's 2 guardians. Do you see this boy? I think he loves me because I gave him milk. Okay, because, see, the plan is to just get in here. What's up? Oh, the other one sees me. Dude, how are you hitting me for that much damage? What the actual shit? Okay. Dude. Dude. I'm glad how I really love falling down into the fire and then taking damage from the fire. Like, that's... Oh my god, dude. This is the stupidest fight. Can you please hit him? For the love of all. For the love of everything in the world. Like... And what's... Oh my... I pray in another Zelda game they give fucking Link some better combat. I swear to God. Like, love to be the greatest swordsman in the land and stand absolutely still and swing my sword. Just absolutely still. No movement whatsoever. I love that I've got this Guardian Resist armor. I still get totally freaking physicsed. Ripes. This game does not let you have anything, ever. I'm, like, legitimately sweating. Okay, now where did I fight that other one? I guess those materials are just gone forever. Hooray! What an absolute waste of my time. What a legitimate waste of time. And you know what worries me? This is what they're using as an archetype for Breath of the Wild. Or for Legends Arceus. And you can't tell me different. Like, he has a magical phone that has a map. Like, it's ancient times, but also you have the really good technology. Like, I pray if people base stuff off of this game, they understand the bad parts. Oh my god. That legitimately spiked my blood pressure. Like, I'm heated now. Is there a flippin'... I feel like there's probably a Korok seed somewhere around here. Oh. Oh. That one's still active. Hey. Speaking of Legends Arceus, about that new trailer, huh? What is it? Where? Oh. I bet you this is it. Look at this guy. So cute. I am defo not grinding for all the Korok seeds. That's not gonna happen. That, you know what? You know how that might pop up? That might pop up as a donation incentive later on. You know, we get X monies and I will I'll go find all the Korok seeds. But we'll see. We'll see. I wish I knew how much more durability the Master Sword had. It would be nice if that's like, yeah, you have enough to go fight another Guardian. Like, oh, good. That'd be good. We'll see. Did I get a core from either of those guys? No, I still only have 4 cores. God dang it. Is there a specific type of Guardian that drops cores more frequently? I wonder. Zach, I don't think you're in your meeting yet, if you're still here. I should have that headband by the end of the week. So, if it gets here in time for stream Friday, I'll wear it on Friday. Aaron was like, that looks like that size for a child. What if it gets here and it's too small? And I'm like, then I wear it for like 20 minutes so I don't get a headache. And then I put it on the Bulbasaur plush or something, like. I'm like, are headband sizes a thing? Like, I've never. Excuse me. Getting a very good passive number from these. Hoping to find another Korok seed. I was really hoping to find another Korok seed, so that I could get another melee weapon slot. Because wouldn't that be nice? Okay, I think we already did all these. Okay, not this one. Oh, that reminds me. I need to check to see if there's been an update for Weekend Edition. Watch Matt will put it out at like 2 p.m. on Friday. I think that's a hardy radish. Big hardy radish. Big hardy truffle. Hell yeah. Both of those are killer finds. Both of those are killer finds. I'm really hoping to come across another Korok seed out here. I think a really important rule in... Okay, I definitely did all these because there's the Korok guy. I think a really important rule for collectibles... Yo, Aimlock, hello! How you doing? It's good to see you. I think a really important rule for collectibles is to not make them suck. And I think they kind of suck in this. Oh, okay. Debating if I want to try to fight another Guardian. Yeah, I'll try one more. Because I know there's one over here on this island. Aimlock, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Babysat a little Minecraft today. They think they're so good. Oh, hi, sir. Hi. Oh, I have the boy now. I have the boy. Oh, oh. Hi. Well, I'm just going to pause this for a second and we'll tilt the screen. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. Well, and now I'm just messing up the camera. Hang on. Okay, there we go. How are they doing? Little baby Minecrafter. You want to build a 5,000 by 250 house out of bedrock in creative, of course, but that's it. That's a lot. 5,000 by 250. Okay. That's some big numbers, homie. That's some big numbers. We're just gonna sit here for a minute, I guess. Yeah, we'll go to chatting because the cat wants to hang out. So I should have a different, or like a thing that I turn on when it's like cat time. Oh, I'm gonna get my knee off the desk. They asked me to make a super flat world for them, but we keep getting power out, so I might help them with that tomorrow. Can you not load up like a template in creative? That seems like a really, excuse me, that seems like a really helpful thing. Excuse me, gosh. The space is starting to come together. I really like it. I'm starting to finally be happy with this. Starting to finally be happy. He's very happily getting chin scratches. You started doing redstone. You never thought you would. Redstone's cool. I remember like early. This was years and years and years ago. But I remember looking at a redstone and being like, "Oh, this is okay. This is interesting. This is simple switches and lights and stuff. There. We'll turn this back on. Town-wide power outages. Yeah. But what? I mean, like, you can't load a template into creative mode where you're just like, this is a flat world, and you can just start from there. That's weird. You can. Oh, okay. Well, that's good then. Yo, Jalen! Jalen, homie! How are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? It is good to see you. I'm gonna check something really quick. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing well. Oh. The boy. Zach, enjoy your meeting. Enjoy the rest of your morning, homie. All right. The boy is good. The boy is good. Back to the game. We just didn't have working. Oh, I see. Okay, there was a power outage at that moment when you were talking. I see. I understand now. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I'm doing well. Jalen. Working on grinding for Guardian materials. Trying to make some progress. How many of these do I have? 5. That's gonna be tricky. Gonna head to the castle today. Maybe. Big maybe. I'd like to get another level on this armor before I even consider it, which means getting cores. So oh, I wanted to whistle at him like Sam Fisher. I wanted to be like, yo, over here. Deciding on with my day instead of waiting around for the phone call. So you're doing encounters in Glenwood? Heck yeah. That sounds good, Helix. Best of luck. You looking fancy? We getting some fancy time in Glimwood? It's not raining though. Why is it rain? It's sunny. Dude, what are you saying? Oh, cool. It put me literally back where I was. Cool, great. It did nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god. No cores. All that. It can't give me a core. I'm always fancy. I respect that. This is some, like, MMO. Did my ancient bow break? No. Okay. I don't think that hit me, but okay. No, that was dead on. Get out. No core. This is like in an MMO when you can't, when it's like, I need 5 wolf ears. And you're like, that's easy, there's wolves all over. And you kill a wolf and it doesn't drop an ear, you're like, wolves have 2 ears. Even considering I fucked up, there should still be 1 ear. Yo, John! John, how you doing? I'm super mad. And also, I gotta get money. How the fuck do you get money in this game? Not the best? What's going on, homie? Who do I have to fight? All of that. I don't need any of that. You went to the doctor and got diagnosed with something called atopy? I've never heard of that. Sell everything you find? I guess. A genetic tendency to develop allergic diseases. What does that mean? You have a sensitive and weak immune system? Okay, well, luckily, we have, like, decades of medical research. What are their, what's their treatment plan? I never use flint. It might be an upgrade material. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm gonna need money, listen. That's why the reason you started to get all these allergic reactions. Huh. I mean, that makes sense, but... It's tied into your ADHD and anxiety? How does that work? Do you just have all the A things? Is that it? Your body just decided it's gonna have all the A problems? It's genetic, and since your mind is hyperactive, hypersensitive, so is my body. That seems like a bit of a stretch, but... Actually... Okay. He told me to look into it. Okay, here... Why doesn't he give you, like, information? Why do you have to look into it? Hey, Doc. Give me some info. Dude, seriously. Seriously. Link is the worst swordsman in the history of the world. And some conversations, yeah, so you give me some... Okay. Because it would be ridiculous if he was just like, yeah, look into it. I don't know, Google it. That's what I did. Like, no, dog, you're a doctor. Like... Oh, man. All right, I guess back to doing the test of strengths to get a flipping core. I'm gonna need 15 cores. Okay. Breath of the Wild, ancient core. Traded for Mon. Oh, you trade to him. Okay. He's gonna meet with me weekly to help me through this, as well as how to live with ADHD, learning how to work on my focus, time management. Oh, that sounds great. Okay, shout outs. I turned around on this doctor. This doctor seems legit. I need to make health food. Yeah, well, that's you know, it's one of those things where I feel like it's better to know, if that makes sense. And if the doctor's gonna like be active and help, then dope. You know? Excuse me. Ugh. Give me a core. God, do you know how many... I'm gonna need so many cores. Oh my god. My life. Very informative, helpfully explained everything. Some of my child was like, hey, have you done these things? Or had these happen to you? I was like, damn, don't have to... Just like writing the doc. Like, damn, doc, you don't have to call me out like this. It's like, no, this is a diagnosis. Like, all right, but still. Breath of the Wild, Poppy's got other games to play. Yeah, like... No, I don't need giant cores. I need regular cores. I need like just regular cores to upgrade my my armor. And the game is just being super stingy with them while also being total total ass. People say ADHD is never by itself. I see what they mean. Oh yeah, you never have just ADHD. And there's some people that have posited that ADHD, what we call ADHD, is not actually itself a disorder or whatever. It's actually a symptom or a collection of symptoms that are indicators of other problems. I did a lot of research for a paper in school once about ADHD. Because there's a lot of things that ADHD will like appear with, And so people are starting to think that, you know, a lot like autism, a lot, you know, how you know, autism was a thing, and they were like, you have autism, that's the thing that you have. And they realize now that autism is like a collection of symptoms and issues of varying severities. Still didn't get another core. So people are starting to think that it's the same with ADHD and attention deficit things, is saying it's actually a collection of symptoms, or it's, you know, it's a spectrum of symptoms that will present with other things. So they're doing research on it. I would love to see more, but Helix, thank you for the hydration reminder. Excuse me. Thank you for the hydration reminder. You need to look at this later. Been doing a bit of research about the link between... Is it a Toppy? Couple new sound redeems. Oh, are the sound redeems on? Hang on. Okay, yeah, sound alerts should be active. Hang on. Don't do it yet. I actually totally forgot that I had, like, done it. I totally forgot that I had done it. Yeah, there we go. Sound alerts. Okay, because sound alerts needs to go. Oh no, it's a pop up. So hang on. It needs to go. Desktop audio needs to go down here. Oh, sound alerts is on here twice. So sound alerts. There we go. And then sound alerts is here. That needs to be about here. And it needs to have the same thing as it needs to also have a limiter put on it. Audio filters, limiter. There we go. Of about, let's say, there. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Sound alerts is live. There are ones for bits in the overlay that is configured. And there are ones for channel points. There you go. Let me double check that it's on the right. Yeah, nailed it. Look at that. I already set it up right. Shoutouts to me.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Perfect. I figured I had to get a good Zelda one, considering we've been doing Breath of the Wild, and excuse me, princess is what immediately came to my mind. You can farm these? Yeah. Jalen let me know that you can, these reset with, blood moons. Are you doing it so often if it's every blood moon? I mean, I did a round of them and then it blood mooned. So we'll see. Lionel Hinox farming though. I mean, hey, is that gonna get me a Guardian Core? Oh, horrible! I see. Well, yeah, because you can't warp right to him, so I feel that. You know what I would do for that, Jalen? For Hinox farming? I would just go to that one shrine that you get for fighting those 3 Hinox and just fight those 3. Do I need giant cores or normal cores? Normal cores, just regular cores. Oh, there's a core. I see it. Yes. Okay, and then as Brian reminded me, I need to get one, at least one, Guardian Shield. Oh, there's the axe. Okay. I was like, why did it not drop an axe? You need those parts for the Dark Deed armor set. Oh, true. Why do you need one Guardian Shield? Brian said that they will block, they will automatically block a Guardian laser. So I want to have like 1, maybe 2. Excuse me, for when shit is just like real toasty. It'll auto reflect without taking damage. I believe that's what he meant. Let me look. I think that's what he was saying. They're capable of deflecting the beams of Guardian Scouts. Yeah. Okay, I think it just means that it'll do it and not just explode. Which is still good. Still good. You know what I mean? That's still a step in the right direction. Okay. Yeah, I want to get, I wanted to grind Guardian weapons anyway. Since I wanted to get stuff that's boosted with this armor set. Oh. That's very funny. You just kept right on spinning. That's very funny. Oh, he jumped. Oh yeah, maybe when I stun him. Yeah, that seems possible. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm very curious now. Nope. I'm guessing because it's in the stasis form, it was just like, oh, I got hit with an arrow. I didn't fully charge it. I don't know about that, John. Up. Oh. I thought that little like double spin meant he was gonna do the laser thing, and I was like, I gotta get at it. You're waiting for your roommate to get out of the shower to have breakfast? John, do you keep your breakfast in the shower? You have to shower and do everything before you eat. That's fair. Sounds like excuses not to take your meds. I mean, you know, listen. Okay, well, I can go upgrade one armor piece. You couldn't find them. Full-size guardians drop them more frequently, but there's a merchant. There's only a rare chance of... Oh, hey, Jalen, I fought 2 full-size guardians. They didn't give me fuck. They gave me fuck and all. But that is good to know that the smaller ones drop them less frequently. Who's the... What's the merchant? Where do you get them? You must have been unlucky. Love that for me. Like, I need 10 cores to even get this all to 3. Like... No! He lives in a Tenno village. Travels along the path all the way to Fort Hateno. Goes out of the way to collect ancient materials from the guardian remains found near Fort Hateno. I will look into that. You know the guardian weapon boost, but do you know the actual boost it does. I mean, you said that it boosts the attack power by like 80% or some fucking like nonsensical number where it's just like, when Telly arrives at Tenno Village, he'll make his way to the Great Tonpu Inn. We'll sit down and take a break before venturing off back to Fort Tenno. 80%, it's fucking silly. Yeah, like it is an amount that I'm like, there's nothing else in this game that boosts it like that. Like 80 per. Yo, let me get this incredibly strong weapon and then also boost it by 80%. Like that's why this is what I'm working on. That's why this is what I'm working on. Okay. So you said Hateno Village, which is this place down here. And then he goes all the way to Fort Hateno, which is somewhere. Fort Hateno, which is there. Okay, so he's on that road somewhere. Let's see if we can find him. How far into Sangfile are you again? I'll tell you. Every time I hatch a fucking Shinx that isn't shiny, I am sad. Let me look. We are on episode 5. We're halfway through episode 5. That the doctor was able to just diagnose you with ADHD right there. Many other doctors could, like you could tell from the start. I mean, that's the cool thing about fucking specialists, right? Oh, seeing that clip command makes me remember I wanted to. I was gonna update the clips thing yesterday and totally forgot. I was gonna add some stuff to the clips and update it and totally fucking forgot. Ugh. My first time meeting him. He's nice. That's good. That's good. All right. I don't see him here. So, listen. We'll go down this road. Maybe we'll find him. Fucking. I was gonna suggest more specifically all your armors and eyes. Remind me of some Sangfile stuff. I saw a TikTok from a lady, and she was talking about how she likes to do body horror in her RPG stuff. An actual good doctor sometimes feels like a miracle. Yes, I have heard people's fucking stories where it's like it shouldn't be this hard to see a doctor and just get a diagnosis for the things that is wrong with you. And so she was talking about how she likes to do body horror in her TTRPG games. And she works very hard not to make it feel ableist by making it things that are not issues or whatever that people could have in the real world. Fuck you. You want to do body horror in a TTRPG? It can get fun if you get spicy with it. And kind of the examples that she gave, she was like, hey, like, don't do a missing limb. That's not body horror. People can have a missing limb. That's just whatever. Do somebody that has too many limbs. Right? Missing teeth? Pfft, whatever, you know? That's whatever. That's normal. That's normal shit. That's baby shit. 3 rows of teeth that go all the way down your throat? That's body horror, baby. And I was like, this is very good advice. I like this. But also, she gave this advice in a voice like fucking, like she was doing a true crime podcast. She was like, the way that I like to do body horror in my RPGs is I like to make sure that it stays inclusive and we stay away from able. Like she was just like so monotone and like like I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I appreciate your message. I'm down with what you're saying, but can you? The worst part of this is the way you're presenting it. It's very hard to get a diagnosis to see what's wrong with you. I'm very lucky. Yeah. Sometimes it even be hard just to see the person that will tell you. The mental image of that made me shudder. Sometimes you get a good one like that and you're like, oh, I don't like that. Nope. Yeah. Highly recommend Friends of the Table's newest season if you want to get into some good horror shit. As always, I recommend Friends of the Table. Still thinking about my mom trying to get you to see a Christian therapist. Yeah, hey, that's called a conversion therapist. You need to find a new group because you don't want to go back to playing with your old Lancer group. That's, you know, you've had a couple comments about them, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Jalen. Like, I get it. Hello, I'm a white guy. I get it. When it comes to horror stuff, things with lots of teeth just get me. You know, we all have our things, right? We all have the things. As I was telling Matt, there's lots of good follow in that game. It's not all your character gets hurt. Yeah, super well designed game. Super well designed game. Hart won a bunch of Inies at Gen Con. Very well deserved, in my opinion. Very well deserved. But yeah, we need to get back to listen to Songfilet. We just don't really have time. Hey, what's up? Grilled salmon. What? Okay. Can you get a Yiga Clan armor set? That'd be great. I don't want your own therapist trying to tell me the way I am is a choice. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I should have chosen easy mode on the character. Blue Cocoa Goat, hello. How you doing? Oh, here we go. Here he is. Can't have anyone else revealing me their grandmother was a librarian, personal research assistant, whatever. Yeah. That's a thing that, man, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, is that an interesting, like, family factoid? Sure. Would I ever tell anybody that? No. No. Definitely not. Yeah, that is not information I would share. I would keep that secret in my heart. I would go, do you know who wants to know this? Nobody. Actually, you know what I would do? I would use that as a vibe check sometimes. I would use that as a vibe check. Have you seen the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer? The one they did a while ago at E3? Yeah. It's pretty good. Wonderful vibe check. Yeah, just, you know, when you're just getting a weird vibe and you're like, hey, you know, my grandmother was a Nazi librarian, and they're like, why would you tell anyone that? Okay. No, it's cool. It's cool. Because if they're like, that's really interesting, tell me about her, like, that's, you failed. You failed. You, my friend, have failed the vibe check. It's supposed to come out next year. We'll see. I don't know if they ever... I don't know if they ever announced a new release date after after E3. I remember they talked about it in that... I know they talked about it in the one, in that one thing, but I don't know if they said, like, here's an update. I think learning about what happened is more important. What do you mean? I kept that in for myself. Would you take it? You tell your family members like it's some secret family curse, some Castlevania shit. Why did you just casually share? Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't. That's some. That is some need to know basis stuff. I would definitely not tell the people I was playing an RPG with. And I probably overshare a little bit. And even I would be like, there's a time and place to learn about World War II history school. Or, you know, when you're interested in it. You know, when you're like, I'm curious about what happened, and I would like to learn more. You know, when you've made that decision for yourself, not just, hey, here you go. It's not a secret I'm black. You thought this was smart. Fuck. It's not a secret I'm black is the best. Fuck. There's a lot we don't know. Forgetting is a good way to let things repeat. Obviously, it's not a fun fact or small talk. No, yeah. This is not. Don't take what I'm saying for we should not discuss what happened, in a general sense, but this is very much that person should not reveal to casual acquaintances. I don't want to use the phrase mixed company, but everyone knows what I'm getting at. Like. But you know, now you know. Now you know. Probably should mention I'm serious. This is a sensitive topic. Yeah. Listen, I am not of the opinion that we should forget any history. But there's a difference between I'm curious about learning about history and here's a terrible fact about myself. that like that nobody in the conversation consented to. That's it for me. Okay. Okay. There's not any of those dudes here, so. Was that unprompted? Gazette? Yeah. But, you know, that's a great way to know. That's a great way to know. Like, man, I don't like that. You know what I mean? Hi, sir. That's a, you know, you learn something. You learn something. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. The trick helix is when other streamers have those emotes. You can't really hard sale block it, which is frustrating, but I appreciate you. Just wish they randomly hadn't. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think 10 gets me another melee weapon, so definitely worth that small bit of effort. Yeah, Pepe's super gross. Way too many people fucking using Pepe on this website. You had to watch a Pepe documentary for your class? Really? That's wild. Do you remember what it was called, John? Oh, that makes sense. Oh. And yeah, sorry if that made you uncomfortable, Aimlock. That was honestly not my intention. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Watching documentaries and stuff like that is always very. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I feel like that was oh, hell yeah. Total phase skip. You love to see it. There's a core! Oh. Okay. 1. We'll replace... Yeah. And then... Okay, cool. That's got durability. Big plus. Didn't expect the subject to come up. I'm more than okay talking about it. Yeah, that's fair. And yeah, it is not a it's not a normal topic of conversation. Trying to watch while main train. Yeah. I think the last doc you watched was the Tiger King stuff on Netflix. Oh, I can't watch that. That's it bothers me in a very real way that people like the ways people reacted to the Tiger King thing. It bothers me in a very real way. I'm not one to stay away from hard conversations. Yeah, I try to keep it light here. You know what I mean? I like to. I want people to feel happy. And what's Tiger King? It's about a guy that was keeping animals illegally, and something happened. I don't know the full story. It happened here in Florida. You might be surprised to learn, but like it ended up with somebody very likely murdered by like being fed to the tigers, and it is like not a good thing. It was not a good happy thing for anyone involved. And the thing people took away from Tiger King was like making jokes about Joe Exotic and owning tigers, and I'm like a person died and like somebody illegally kept animals and like committed animal abuse, and y'all are just like, all right, go off, I guess, whatever. Yeah, like it was. Oh, I think you're supposed to do cryonesis. Yeah. I wondered why this one had water, because you're supposed to do cryonesis. Oh, that was the other thing. One of the people involved in the Tiger King thing was, or I guess is, trans, and there was a ton, so much misgendering of that person, in talking about it. And it's just like, come the fuck on, y'all. You know, one of those situations where it's everyone just completely showing their ass. So yeah, I just remembered that. I just remembered that was part of it, because I was like, what was the big? I was like, I had a big problem with it. What was the big problem? Because I honestly haven't thought about it. And then I saw they're making another one, and I'm like, no, thank you. Like I'm fine. But yeah. On a happier note. Excuse me. When I come back, if I feel bad here, a lot of channels don't stay on my follow list. They make me feel like shit. This place isn't like that. I appreciate that. I already did this one, I guess. Where is this it? Major test of strength. Oh, major test of strength plus. Oh. On a happier note, we will be starting Scaretober, unless there's a huge swing in donations. Wink, wink. We will be starting with Luigi's Mansion. We'll be starting with Luigi's Mansion. So I'm very excited about that. That's wonderful. That's why I enjoy coming back and Buster. Link running in the temple at 2:30 a.m. Gotta get some cores. Daddy Daddy needs his cores. But yeah, so Luigi's Mansion is the current leader with $80 donated to it, and the next closest is Clock Tower with $14 donated to it. So if you want to get real hot for Clock Tower 3, I don't even know how many people hanging out in chat right now know what Clock Tower 3 is. But if you want to get real hot and see some Clock Tower, it's me, I know. All right, let's. I don't know anything about Clock Tower 3, but I know the series. That's better than 0, right? I only picked Clock Tower 3 because it's the most like visually interesting of the series, and they're not sequential games, so. You just want the game made by the Kamen Rider guy? I mean, it played into it, certainly. Oh, it's the... Oh! Okay. Like, oh, oops. Okay, Battle Axe is good. Got a core. Man. He didn't make the game. He was the designer, and he also designed a bunch of Kamen Rider stuff. Yeah. I feel like designer's up there. Core! I mean, the core is an orb. How many cores do I have right now? 2! 2 cores. The only other place I know where there's a lot of Guardians is Central Hyrule. Because I know there's a bunch of like these dudes. I may as well try to. Whoop! That sucks. You know another game he did design work on? Final Fantasy 14 Return to Evil's bosses? Hell yeah! That man knows my particular bullshit. Okay, I guess the shockwave did some damage. That was such good content. That evilly stuff in Final Fantasy 14, that was so good. Creature designs in SMT4. Ooh. Art design for Genji Days of the Blade. What the fuck is that? No cores. Okay. I'm gonna fight this guy over here. And then I'm gonna probably take my morning break. So Josie can go out because she just woke up and she's drinking a bunch of water. So. No. Oh my god, come on. Oh my god, Link. Oh my god, Link! Worst swordsman in the world. Give me a core. Give me a core. You asshole. Okay. That's what you get for bullying them? Didn't have to cut their legs off. It's so much easier if you do, though. It's so much easier. I've got something for this. Oh, character action game on PS3, kind of like Onimusha. Oh, I think I remember it. They just killed you, then you decide, hey, let me cut off your legs and make your death worse. Okay. All right, I'm going to go take my morning break. I'll be back in a little bit. Josie's learned what that word means because she just got up and walked over to stare at me. So I'll be back in a little bit. They didn't have to let themselves be corrupted by Ganon, so nobody's in the right. But yeah, I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes, and yeah, we'll get back to hopefully grinding for cores. I'm so frustrated at this, but yeah, I'll be back in a little bit.